I always knew that regardless of if I had to retire or not, that, I feel like the little bit of cricket that I've had in my life, I think it would have been enough to keep me happy. The draw for RReady in 3 words: calm, serious, and and shy, I guess. My first memory of cricket is probably playing in the backyard with my uncles, my grandfather. That's it. I've just always had a bat or ball in my hand when I was growing up. I didn't know that I wanted to play. I always enjoyed playing the sport, and where I'm from, a lot of good people never get the opportunity, so I never really thought it would have been possible. I'm very grateful for the family that I've had, and they just gave me the opportunity to chase my dreams. I didn't choose to become a fast bowler. I guess I was naturally fast. To be honest, when I played on the 19s, I wasn't even the fastest bowler in the team. I wasn't even the most talented. Only 2 guys that played on the 13 was in that team. So some guys, they're really good when they're young, and they lose the drive, or the rest of the world sometimes catches up, and I'm really glad that I wasn't one of the early bloomers, because you never know how, if you still have that drive, if you still have that burning to want to keep playing. So I think everything happened for me at the right time. In that injury period, I've had some thoughts thinking I'd probably never play again. And you try not to accept that, and then the longer that you're injured, it seems like more of a possibility, and you always hope that it's never really the end. I was home for like 80% of the rehab, around family again. Differently, you get to experience life from a different angle, because we might be at home, but we're not there to actually enjoy it, because there's always a time frame. Okay, you got 2 weeks at home. Having a prolonged period of time, you actually get to do the things you enjoy and not the things that you have to do. So those 2 years flew. It's almost been a year and a half, 2 years now that I've been back, and again that time has flown again. And if I hadn't got injured, I'd just be constantly going from tournament to tournament, series to series, and not actually enjoying and taking stuff in. So, it was unfortunate that I had to be injured to experience that, but I'm kind of glad that it happened as well. And I feel like now that I'm back, you just appreciate everything a little bit more, because, it almost could have been gone. So, you just appreciate everything. It's like a second chance at cricket, basically. Well, this season obviously has a lot of ups and downs, but apart from the RCB game here, I think any other game that we played could have gone either way. I think we've competed in every single game. You see the noise, you see the backlash, you see all the stuff, but man for man, every person in this team is a match winner, and we've been on some unlucky calls during the tournament, and sometimes momentum means everything as well. So if you don't get on the right side of it, stuff happens. I think we know what we need to do now. This is our first year of the new cycle, so everybody's still getting to know everybody, and I think this will make us stronger. It will bring us closer and make us stronger. You know, when you go through the lows with the team, you know everybody inside and out. So it's building character, and we'll try our best next season.